I've been warned. I don't give a shit either, but I've been warned.
Like we care.
We don't know.
I'm gonna say it anyway. So
save it for the show. Quiet on the set, getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Boobs? You're killing me, Smalls.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball
into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right. It's all my fault. Greetings, everybody. That's right. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack, and welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside and outside Trinity Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure, or whenever we feel like it, because we're not going to be here tomorrow. So
that guy.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. But
hey, man, real life.
Listen, you know, I had the option. I could do the job tomorrow, or I could do the job Thursday, and I says, "There's no freaking way I'm doing the job on Thursday."
Yeah,
because Thursday's release day, and I'm not. I don't do off-site jobs on Thursdays anymore. Don't do it.
Oh yeah.
It's release day, man. I got the Shroud flu. Can't do it.
Okay, yeah,
So.
yeah. It's time for me to play Black Sails.
Play some music in the background.
Yeah.
Howdy, everybody out there. Thanks for joining us. Twilight Tempest out there. Econdas giving us the crucial, critical, debating news today, as always. Skeggy.
Not even.
Skeggy, I got some great information for you out there. Sean, I've seen you, of course. Botox, how you doing? No, didn't see what went on this weekend because you were gone over the weekend. On,
I was.
Where are those 5x7 Kawakwasis?
So the dating game was in full play over the weekend. Jack was out playing the dating game all over Texas.
I will say that much. It's like I am having problems walking. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
He slipped on the tailgate on his truck. And
no.
Tell the truth, she kicked you in the crotch.
Walking a little hunched over, are we?
Something scorpion
chair cramps, maybe.
Yeah. No, but did you see what happened on the main page for the stretch goals?
On the main page, yes, we broke the stretch goals again.
Yes, we accomplished the $170,000.
$170,000. They've already been complaining in the forums that they said, "Port, you owe us another stretch goal. We broke that yesterday, I think it was. I think it was late Saturday night when that was broken. Not too sure."
Well, I will say that anytime anybody added Kodos to Shroud Marketplace, they disappeared within.
Well, Kodos are on fire, folks. Kodos are on fire. If you've got Kodos you've been hoarding and you don't plan on using them, you want to make some money off those bad boys. It's the seller's market right now. I can tell you that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely a seller's market out there. So,
and I would sell them quickly because something might happen.
Well, you know, it's anybody's guess. We had a guild meeting yesterday, and there were speculations one way and the other way, and folks going, "Well, I disagree with that because of this, and I agree with that because of that," and a lot of lively guild debates going on as to how the changes are going to affect everything from the housing prices to the economy and, you know, just life in general. You know what?
If you're selling Kodos, you're making bank right now. That's all I gotta say.
If you're in the Kodo market, absolutely.
And I know some players that were also going out and buying gold. So that way because they found some Kodos on vendors, and it was cheaper still to buy Kodos with game gold than it was paying cash for them. So they got lucky. They found a few hundred Kodos to upgrade things. And don't forget, you now have this extra special ability to look in your inventory. If you have a deed in it, you can right click on that deed and you can say upgrade. And then
yes, upgrade. That's actually live in the game now. Let me open my inventory there.
Yeah, so
I do have a bag of deeds.
I've got a bag of deeds, and I actually abused my Kodos earlier to upgrade a founder town lot deed to a founder city.
Very nice.
And so now I've got a. So besides my placed deeds, where I've got a founder keep, which is my pledge because I am a duke. I went ahead and upgraded a founder city.
So,
to a founder
speaking
city
of being a duke, I'm also a duke, and I also had the founder place anywhere keep lot deed that I have long since traded away. I traded away my place anywhere tax-free keep lot deed quite a long time ago, but in return, believe me, I got bank. I got scepters, I got vendors, I got 11 other property deeds, including many tax-free. So I made a really great deal in my opinion. Now, biggest discussion going on started last week and has exploded over the last day, I guess, with Chris chiming in on the hot topic out there. And right now, I have a tax-free place anywhere town deed right behind us there. That's what the Purple Dragon Inn is on. And technically, with the new advent of upgrades, I can upgrade that all the way up to a place anywhere keep or castle.
Castle, yes.
That's right. Now, the argument has now come out that the place anywhere keep and castle were exclusive, and I don't know if I really agree with that, because it was the place anywhere across the board, in my opinion, whether it was a place anywhere row lot or a place anywhere castle lot, that made them exclusive. Would you agree with that?
Well, okay, so my issue is the tax-free status.
Right. Tax-free place anywhere is what made them exclusive. Would you agree with that?
But that was kind of blown out of the water when they started doing bundles and selling POT tax-free.
Still not place anywhere. These are place anywhere, tax-free, including water lot deeds. Okay.
Yeah. And we know anything exclusive got blown out a long time ago as well when they started adding things to the add-on store.
Well,
because
the argument is not even that they were exclusive, that the line that they're cherry picking is these lots will only be available via pledge and not available in game, which technically would still be true, wouldn't it? The only way to get those lots at the time would have been to buy them. You couldn't upgrade to them. Upgrades weren't available.
Yeah, I mean, it's the upgrading to the Duke Keep and the Castle, I almost think should only be done if you had a Duke or Lord of the Manor pledge.
Ooh, now you're throwing another interesting...
Only available to upgrade if...
Yeah,
I know. It's
I like that caveat.
no, not at all.
Like
I
that
just,
caveat.
Yeah.
I'll state this. I just don't think that you're going to see that many people pop that upgrade all the way up to a castle lot. I just don't think so. And most of them are going to go to POTs. Yeah, it's expensive as hell.
As I don't see it either. First off, Sean, absolutely. I'm looking at certain upgrades, and I'm definitely leaning towards POT. Mostly because I'm also a POT owner, and I have the space to play with. Okay, not many people had that option available to them, so people are still going to be stuck with the lot restrictions of, is somebody going to give them
the other
castle
thing about
space?
That is finding a POT that will actually be able to support a bunch of people that have upgraded those deeds. It's
right,
like, hey,
exactly.
I need to place my POT tax-free castle, which will take the place of 16 row lots.
Well, I think you'd be a total idiot to upgrade to a castle without a place to go.
Yeah, I mean, so it's one where
exactly,
like,
Sean.
even a keep, it's a lot of landmass that I don't know if there's going to be a ton of POT owners that will actually have the landmass available, because that kind of limits what they can do with their POT.
Well, I would definitely say not below a town POT.
Yeah.
First off, you got to look at several factors there. Most of the really popular POTs are pretty much full.
Lily.
So affording somebody castle size and a mostly full POT most likely isn't going to go over with most owners. Even myself, I've got a Crossroads and 2 Holdfast. I would have room for castle in my Crossroads for myself, but I wouldn't give up castle space to somebody inadvertently in the Holdfasts and make the Holdfasts almost useless. It just doesn't make sense. So, I don't see that being, I don't know. How many people are willing to take and sacrifice that tax-free place anywhere city lot with the prime property they've already got in game and try and upgrade that to a keep or castle and find an empty place anywhere lot to replace it with is another tough question. How many people are willing to make that or looking to make that? Many people have already settled in. I know that I'm probably never going to move that lot behind us here, and Jack's probably never going to move this lot right here.
No, I mean, it's as you know, Lily has made an appearance, and
Lily is
love,
on
as you can
the
tell
scene.
from the headbutts.
That's right.
The headbutts say she wants love.
But Lily says, "You've been gone all weekend, mister. You owe me some lovin'."
I know. It's one where it's like,
not even his cat.
I know. It's so damn funny. Yeah, well, she jumped in my lap, and since I'm partially under the desk with claws out.
I don't know. You've got a
Yeah,
cat
so-
that's not your cat. I've got a cat that's not my cat. I don't know what it is
Yeah.
with us guys. I'll tell you what.
And now I've got the hair going
Hair in your nose.
tickling my nose. Yeah,
So-
but yes,
Anyway, that's do we want to delve into that conversation and see what's been
Well-
said here?
let's go ahead and go find. This is a thread that is 5 pages long.
Yes.
But people are like talking about the cost to upgrading things. As far as like a place anywhere keep to a castle is 2,200 kodos, but I can actually bring up on my screen the upgrade for like a town to
What page you on
town-
so
town
we
to
can get
city.
the same page up here?
I am on page 1 still.
Page 1. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's got a more
Yeah.
comprehensive list out there someplace already. I should probably do that up.
Yeah, and it's one where I really want someone to actually go through and actually do it as a spreadsheet of, okay, this is a POT only, or actually this is a POT only deed. This is a POT tax-free deed. This is a place anywhere deed. This is a tax-free place anywhere. This is a founder deed, and what it costs to upgrade through all of that, and each step of the way. But that is a lot of work and a lot of accumulation for lots of people to build that information, because some of it is a little bit different. Because like on page 2 at the top, you've got a founder city lot deed to keep for 1,300. But when I look in the game,
Yeah, this is the list right here that they had gotten. This is
the one with the orange and red.
the keep to castle is 2,200 on a founder keep to castle, right?
Yeah, founder keep to castle is 2,200.
Right.
But a tax-free pot keep to castle is 2,000.
Doesn't say pot. It says tax-free keep to castle.
Well, that's the bottom one.
Right. Oh, pot. Okay, above that. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're looking at there.
Yeah. And then, but it doesn't have the untaxed version of it. Yeah, but keep to castle would be about a little over 2,000 kodos, depending on your deed. But if you had a taxable deed, then it would, I don't know what the price would be. I mean, I know that the upgrade to a city lot deed is, for a taxable deed, is only 400 kodos.
Yeah, not too shabby. Now, of course, there isn't a fully comprehensive list of these numbers yet, and of course,
No. Well, that's because it's a lot of compiling of data from lots and lots of different sources.
well, not everybody's got every single deed to sit there and play with like this, so we've got to get people, time to compare notes here, and I'm sure somebody will have us somebody's already worked on a spreadsheet if you look down there already.
Yeah, so someone started the spreadsheet, and hopefully that gets out there soon. But then it also becomes one where it's like, once this stuff is actually completed and accessible to everyone, then that also solidifies the pricing market for different size deeds, because you know how much they're actually worth. Especially with the Kodo pricing becoming closer to the Portalarium price.
Now, there was a quote in here, and I wanted to find this guy because interesting point, and I'll look for that here in a second. I forget which page it was on there.
Are you looking for Chris's comments?
No, I want to get to this one first.
You're gonna have to tell me which page and who made it.
Yep, as soon as I find it here.
Are you talking about the If I Remember Correctly?
No, is the How Do I Tell My Wife post.
You don't.
Don't you just do a search for wife?
I guess.
Wife. Is that at the end?
Might be on the last page. I don't know yet. I'm looking.
Yeah. He mentions a wife, but I understand the pain of devaluation I have not taken, but between my wife, myself, and second accounts and add-ons.
Yeah, what page are we on there?
That's on page 5, and it's from Artemis.
Yeah, that's the one.
I understand the pain of devaluation. I have not taken the time to add up my accounts lately, but between my wife, myself, and second accounts and add-ons, I am well over $5,000 in, so I feel I can speak on the issue without someone thinking I'm not well invested into Shroud. My point is not about promises made, because over the course of 5 years, the amount of, and I'm quoting for a reason, promises made and broken is extreme. The thing is, it was done in hopes of bettering the game. Those of us who have stuck around have done so. It's all a bit painful at times to see the devaluation, because we see the love and drive the devs had to make this a better game and do the right thing. If all these things can be changed, quality of life, taxes, giving away deeds, what have you, what I am simply saying is, why is your devalue point more important than any other devalue points changed in the years since Kickstarter? Is it because a keeper castle was more of an investment? Is that why this promise is more sacred than others that were changed? It happened everywhere in Shroud. I doubt anyone was left unscathed. I mean, really, clinging to a wording that has been lawyered over in order to bring real improvement to a game that has seen countless promises, design changes, whatever you call them, in the past year to keep it attractive to public seems like favoritism because of money level spent.
Now, there's also another comment, what happened to the fact that only 20% of the residents of the world were going to be able to own housing? What happened to housing being special and very rare? What happened to that plan? Another question out there. And again,
what happened is it needed to change.
Good questions. You know, people bought into housing with the understanding that only 20% of the population would have it. Now everybody's got it. Now, I'm not arguing for or against on this. I'm just arguing what somebody pointed out there, and what was an initial original, design. There was a limited amount of land, there was a limited amount of availability, and only 20% of you were going to be able to own land.
I hate to say this, but that went bye-bye as soon as there was 300 pots.
I understand that. I'm just paraphrasing somebody else there, because again,
but I mean, you're talking about something that really did happen. Like,
I love these new changes.
Ago.
This is definitely on what you and I fought, promoted. We wanted everybody to have fair and equal access to land. Absolutely. Anybody can come in, start from nothing, and aspire, and all the way up to town ownership. Was something that was also promised. If you want to really read the fine print and go, that there will be a way to acquire a town in game, was also something that was in the notes that were promised. But again, I'm not stickling on that. I'm just here for the conversation and discussion to see, what everybody's feelings on this are, because it is a very hot topic. Of course, I've heard several people say that us dukes and us and the lords of the manor should be furious because of these changes, but I, for one, actually welcome it. Not only, for the little guy, but it allows those of us who made investments to even stretch ourselves further. So I don't see how it's bad in any way. That's my 2 cents on that.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we want more players to play the game. We want people to join. We want people to have fun. We want people to be able to get houses, get land, upgrade things, and actually be happy and achieve something.
Indeed, absolutely, and so do the developers.
Yeah, and the problem is you will never make anybody happy. You'll make a few people happy. You'll make a few people angry, no matter what the decision is.
Yes, gaming comes down to TTP and how many people can we piss off the least today. Those are two of the main rules in gaming. And
I think the only thing that might be able to assuage some knee-jerk reactions to some of the decisions. And
like
this
Chris's
is
comments.
Yeah, some knee-jerk reactions to certain comments is for them to say, you know what? We're thinking about doing this change to the game. We would like to solicit some feedback because we have done all of this development out in the open. And since this is a change that's going to affect everybody in the game, let's go ahead and get some feedback so we know what's coming and what you guys think about it. And I think that would remove some of the knee-jerk reactions from it. So that way, okay, we've evaluated your feedback, we're looking at things, and we have made this altered decision. So that way we can actually make sure that, hey, we are improving the game and trying to minimize the harm to others.
Yeah, Hannah, absolutely. And again, back in the day, they used to throw out the idea and it went up for debate and everything got heated for a while. It was in the
Dev Plus forums.
Yes, and those of us with Dev Plus access, and then last year, right around this time, exactly last year around this time, Storm made his Fast and Furious post, and that was for the past year, as I just said, and everything started changing at that point. But yes, at this juncture, there was a decision made to make to make deeds upgradable. Whoever made the decision is still there. This is a decision they all made universally, and nobody sat down and ran that by the good folks in Dev Plus or anybody else, and this is the conundrum that it opens up. It sounded like a really great idea, but did we really think it through? And again, I love all the idea. I love the fact that I can take, a tax-free village and hopefully one day upgrade it to a tax-free keeper castle. Nice option, but where do you draw the line? Now, Chris chimed in, said he was not aware of the promise of tax-free and keeping castle lot deeds. We'll end those in the next patch. So another snap decision right there. Without sitting there and getting discussion from, feedback. Okay, you read a couple comments out there for people pointing out promises. Well, are they really promises, or are they just, a tax-free place anywhere deed, regardless whether it was a village lot or a castle lot, was only available via pledge. So I don't see how that pertains to just castle and keep lots to those pledge levels. I don't see that holding it back.
Good luck finding one.
What's that?
A keeper castle lot location.
That's another whole ball of wax to begin with. So anyway, there's several different conversations here, and Chris is chiming in on these. So I'm going to encourage everybody to give their feedback, and I'm going to encourage Chris not to make said snap judgment by just going, we're not going to do this, after hearing a couple comments.
You know what? It would be really easy to just restrict the founder deeds and the place anywhere deeds to where those can't be upgraded, but allow the POT deeds to be upgraded to whatever level you want to. I mean, that's just removing 4 lines from a SQL database. That's it.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, no, that is it. It's just removing 4 lines from a SQL database. And then, hey, imagine that server-side patch, and boom, that is gone from everybody's ability to.
So what about all those people who already made upgrades? So they get their Kodos back, and the lot's going to revert, and
you know what? Considering everything that they've done in the past, to where it's like, hey, we put up this exclusive or this item on the add-on store that is only available for this 1 year, and it will be forever gone. And they've put that stuff back up. I'm referring to what was it? The Nightmare Mask? The Nightmare Mask? Or I'm sorry, the Grim Reaper Mask.
The Grim Reaper. It wasn't the Nightmare. It was the Grim Reaper.
They didn't go back and refund everybody that bought one and pulled it from them. They just sat there and said, you know what? You guys got last year's thing for the cheap. And then they removed it from the add-on store. They didn't pull it away from everybody else. So I think that's what they would have to do with those as well. If you manage to upgrade to a castle or a keep, then count yourself lucky.
Indeed.
Kind of like me with upgrading to a city deed, because that was a Baron deed only, wasn't it? Baron was city.
City, yes.
Yeah.
and not for nothing, those city and towns are pretty rare, because I've seen people looking for them out there, perpetually looking for tax-free cities and tax-free towns, and they don't come up too often. That much I know.
And I've got a city deed up for sale, a tax-free city deed at shroudmarketplace.com.
Yeah, I bet you do. Actually, truth be told, as soon as there was changes here, I pulled all my deeds off the store, no longer for sale, because I see more phenomenal things I can do with them. So I pulled anything that I had from sale off Shroud Marketplace, just because I see things.
Yeah. Hey, you see the price of deeds going up?
Actually, we had that conversation yesterday, and right now, no. The deeds across the board have been totally devalued, in my opinion. The price. Well,
they've been devalued for a long time. So.
Yeah, but I mean, with this new move, anybody can come into the game, start a new character, and have a POT village lot tradable for 60 Kodos. So a POT village lot deed is now worth 60 Kodos, which means a POT village lot deed is worth less than $30 these days.
Let me play devil's advocate. Do you really think that somebody's coming in for a free-to-play game? Most people are going to spend the $60, which is 60 Kodos, at this rate to upgrade.
No, they'll probably just upgrade the one and have 2 village deeds. Or that would be my play. I mean, if that was what was limiting me, I would spend the 30 Kodos to upgrade the.
But Laz, you're also making a massive assumption there that in the secondary market that the Kodo is still valued at 50 cents, and that is not the case. All the 50 cents were bought out. And it is approaching
the
70 cents
on
the forums as well.
I have not been able to.
It is a bunch of buy orders of people saying, "Hey, can you please sell me your Kodos?"
I'm seeing buy orders, and I'm seeing them come and go. I'm not seeing people reposting, and I'm not seeing people. I don't see anybody saying they're selling Kodos for 70 cents. I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah. That's because all the Kodos are disappearing really quickly,
and
in
they're
secondary
disappearing
market,
behind the scenes because you're not seeing a whole lot of that in public. Trust me, I've been watching the market.
It's all going up and up. But at the same time, we're also not privy to the discussions of someone saying, "Hey, I'm buying at 50 cents," and someone sending them a private message saying, "Hey, I'm selling them at 65 cents or 70 cents."
Correct. So we don't know exactly what's going on out there, but
the Kodo prices in the secondary market are increasing because of a lack of availability in the secondary market.
Now, comment out there about gold, and where did I see that at?
And people were selling Kodos in game for over 10K.
Well, again, the adjusted Kodo price for rent is now 6K per Kodo, where it used to be 3,500. So
player marketplace.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But prices across the board, yes, are outrageous right now. Right now, you can get 10 Kodos. I believe it's 8,500 is like the lowest price I saw out there, yes, per Kodo.
Yeah.
You need 85,000 to buy 10 Kodos. Speaking of which, I got a secret to tell you, but I can't tell you on the air.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love this one.
And 40 new messages in Discord. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just, people are talking. There's questions. That's what I said. I'm looking for the question about people talking about who mentioned that. That gold is going to go to wayside and crowns are going to be the regular currency. Who said that? Now, of course, crown rate drop. Has anybody been able to verify that the crown rate drop went up on the QA? Let's ask that question. Because crowns are supposed to drop with the... You have or you haven't? On this, and which one are we talking about? The gold and Kodos becoming
universal
30-second delay.
Yeah, people were discussing what on universal.
Yeah, he's not gold becoming worthless. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the Kodo
drop. Lack of gold sinks in the game, and because people are just. Gold is just exchanging hands from one player to another. It's
listen. You want to talk? I tell you what. Listen, I went out and I put all my gold away yesterday, and I started out with a clean slate, and I went and spent a couple hours out in upper tiers, and I did a little bit more hunting, and total gold I was able to accumulate in about 3.5 hours of gaming yesterday was 25,500 gold. Okay, so which fair enough. 3.5 hours, not too shabby, not too great, but.
And Justin messaged me that she was able to buy Kodos for 7,500 yesterday.
Oh well, tell me where.
I know. Yep.
Tell me where.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I'm still a stickler. I believe that Kodo price should never supersede what it's worth for rent. Personally, so that's just
I agree with you there. It's like I have said that since the beginning. It's like I don't know why anybody would pay more than 3,500 for a Kodo.
Or now more than 6,000, as it may
or
be.
Or more than 6,000. And Sater's like the lowest he could find was 8,800.
Yeah, I saw 85 yesterday. Maybe those all sold out. Where did you see 88? I'm curious.
I think it was a New Britannia market because Sater and I were messaging each other yesterday.
Oh. You guys trying to corner the market over there?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I still have 400k gold on my character, so I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, Simon, 8,500 is what I saw. That was out at Novia Market, so just anybody wants to know where 85 was.
Then I mean, all kinds of stuff. I mean, the good thing is this makes people more interested in the secondary market and actually going around the different player-owned towns, exploring things, and it is supply and demanded. It's not a big deal. It is good for the game.
I had somebody sell me 10 quotas for 25,000 the other day, so I'm not arguing. Okay. I still have my buy orders out low, and people still sell them from time to time.
Wait, hold on. I need to walk over to my vendor because I've got a bunch of excess kodos right now. Crown. Let's see. Manage.
Jack's gonna put a super deal up on his vendor over there.
$9,000.
Yeah, no.
9,000.
And ain't nobody coming for 9,000.
Okay. 85.
Now, if you wanted to sell them 6, real quick, you'd go to 84, and people would be out here in a heartbeat.
Hold on. One kodo for 8,500.
Makes me really wish I bought all those kodos when they were down at
10 kodos for
under 2,000.
85,000. 10 kodos for
82,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you might as well vary the prices if you're doing this.
Well, that's what most of them do. They put out a bunch of prices from low to high, and if you get there first, you get the low price. But if not, you got to pay whatever the going rate is. That's a common tactic out there, though. I try not to buy from vendors who do that. I like to buy from a vendor who's got a rock solid price. That's my preference.
You know what? I don't have all day to set up crowns when I could be playing stones.
You should be playing stones. I'm surprised you haven't been.
Yeah. See, that's what you want to see is people playing stones.
Indeed. But
I mean, it really is. We need more players of the game. We need people to be vested. We want people to own houses. We want people to participate in social events. We want people to show up to the 21st anniversary of PAX Lair. We want people to have fun and enjoy themselves. And if you can find something that you like about a game, and it doesn't matter what it is,
absolutely.
And so it is one where it's like, this game may not be for anybody or for everybody, but it's one where it's like, I enjoy certain elements of it and I have fun with that. It's like, I really don't care. It's like, I'm having fun doing something.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And so if you can find something to have fun with, then have fun. We need people to play. Lots of people.
Yeah, again, with the introduction of the roll-lot early on in the game and the addition of being able to upgrade your deeds, this opens up just a world of possibilities for the game, for existing players and new players alike. I think they're overthinking it. I think that the early backers are getting a little too picky about it. I mean, listen, we've taken a couple beatings as Dukes. We're finally now getting what should have been our Duke heads now
we're not getting our Duke heads. Yeah,
we're getting a throne room, which is coming in this release, by the way. We're supposed to have this release. And with that, it's going to be written off the books, delivered. We're not going to bitch much louder. I mean, I know there's a couple that's going to be bitching. I'm going to be happy to finally have one of my final rewards. And we're going to move on. The reason why? Because down the line, I also know that we're all going to be able to make faces however we want. So I'm not going to beget anybody that either. So anyway, moving right along. You guys got any comments, any thoughts, anything about that? I suggest you go out to the forums, make your comments out there, and say your piece about it. because that's how things get done around here. And before it gets narfed, narf.
Yeah, I still think the biggest complaint really is the fact that they are making a decision, then they're having to walk back elements of it instead of saying, "Hey, guys, this is what we're thinking about. Please give us some inputs. That way we can make sure that it's what we're doing is best for the community, because it's going to affect all of you players."
Absolutely.
So it's a procedural critique instead of a, "Hey, we're doing this now." Complete change of, we're doing a complete 180, and know what? Have fun, guys. And then having to walk back things because that just does not look well on them that they're having to do that, and it also disenfranchises the players. And so it's like, try not to disenfranchise your players. Ask them for input in major changes that are going to affect them. Because obviously you guys are forgetting exactly what promises you've made. And
Isn't there a list on the wall someplace?
Yes, there is. And it's one where it's like, those promises were not made by people that are no longer employed at the company. Those were promises made by people with that are responsible for making the decisions.
Anyway, yeah.
And talked about multiple times by people that on the streams that made those decisions. So yes.
Buckaroo Bonsai, yeah, geez, it's been such a day that we never did get one of those off today, and I apologize for that.
You forgot to do it?
Didn't even think about it because it is Monday. We did have such a hot topic on the books. I just got notice about tomorrow's show not happening.
Anything.
Well, again, such a hot topic out there that we don't have to read anything. I mean, we've already agreed a long time ago that you and I could fill up an hour worth of bullshit worth of nothings.
Only if there's bullshit to talk about. Otherwise,
right.
we are extremely boring.
Otherwise, we're pretty boring guys, tell you the truth. Yeah. But yes, don't forget, during the week, I have been doing giveaways for some scrolls. Not going to do it now since we're too close to the end of the show here, but thanks for that reminder. Reminder again, we're not going to be here tomorrow. We'll be back on Wednesday, and Wednesday we'll give everybody a recap of, hopefully we'll have more definitive release notes. We'll go over some of that information, what's going to make it, what's not going to make
release
it.
Notes.
And of course, Thursday we'll be here on release day, and we'll keep you abreast of all the latest happenings right here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. But again, don't forget, if you've got something to say, go out there and say it. Get in on the commentary. Because opinions matter, and the opinions of the public is what makes this game move in the way it does. So go on out and check that out. And of course, if you got anything to say that you just didn't want to say live, come talk to us after the show. We'll be happy to listen to it and happy to chat with you. And of course, chat about anything that's on your mind here inside Shroud of the Avatar, because we are the only show on the air 5 days a week that invites you, the viewer, to come join us either in Twitch chat, in Discord, or come sit on the lot with us in game. Plenty of ways to join in and be part of the discussion, be part of the show, and be part of the community out there. So one rule only, and that is D-bad, and that's what, Jack?
Don't be a dick.
That's right. Don't be a dick. That's all we ask. Because we can be dicks too.
Don't be a dick.
And we have our fingers on the controls, so we can be bigger dicks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Very few people have ever been banned from our channel.
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell you, I even took a certain German off my ban list.
What? No way. That is amazing, because that band didn't really work.
Yeah, well, aside from the fact, you know what, having one lone name on the list whenever I accidentally hit the button just became annoying, you know. I don't want to be that guy who's got people on my ban list. Anyway, besides the fact that don't worth a jack in the game anyway. He's banned, but he can walk right up to me and do whatever he wants.
Yeah, Frank, that's funny. I just actually read that now.
What's that?
Portalarium either doesn't keep records or doesn't check them.
Well, I mean, there's so many things that, you know, again, I mean, it's not records to keep. Listen, you said this is, you know, this was either exclusive, you know, one-time deal or what have you. I mean, and again, it happens. Again, the mask was one of those things.
Well, it wasn't just the mask. It was also
about
the bundle Royal exclusive and pledge exclusive items. Like, these are the only ways to get these items, and then boom, hey, here they are in the add-on store for 10
Talk
kodos.
About Royal Purple dyes and how many out there that shouldn't be out there in the world as well. But you know, who are we to complain? We're just two guys who sit around interpreting the news, so you don't have to.
Yep.
But meanwhile, don't forget, if you're looking for news and we're not on the air and you want to get your hands on the latest, you can check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar app, available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. As we wanted to make sure that you had access to everything in the palm of your hands, hence the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. And of course, it's free, so get your hands on a copy today. Even Lord British checks out the app and uses it from time to time. Over 1,000 installs. That's another new mile marker. Over 1,000 installs, so not bad for our little app. And of course, you can do things like read the NBNN Daily Britannian. You can listen to the radio. You can check out the maps. Go to Hospitalers for some answers, read the forums, check out our podcast, shop the marketplace, come hit us up in Discord, visit us in social media, or check out what's going on in and around town in the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar, hosted on nbnn.info and brought to us by our good friends over at hometownhero.com, where you'll save 20% of your purchase when you check out using the promo code NBNN.
That's right. You can look at that NBNN community calendar on nbnn.info and just click on the calendar button, and then you too can look at this aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud the Avatar. Just click that little down arrow to see all the calendars, and you can uncheck ones that you don't want to see. And it's got a little bit of everything. And if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, you need to email that guy, news@nbnn.info, and he'll do something with it eventually. Or join Discord and message it to him. He'll do something eventually with it. And I may or may not read off your events. But Monday through Friday, you need to tune your E3 amplifiers to Radio Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to.
R.I.P.
A little show called Lunch with us. At 6 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, Golden Wing's going to be doing his Melody of My Hit. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia's The 70s at 7. And that is followed at 7:30 by Cinewolf Odinson doing some in-game PvE. Hopefully he's taking advantage of
that full contact.
Full contact. Well, actually, it's not full contact. It is half contact.
Half contact? Okay.
Half contact. The sword fight is only going to be half contact, but yes, it is PvE. Hopefully he uses the LFG tool for that. At 8 o'clock is Cardal Vanyan.
Yeah.
On Avatar's Radio. And at 9 o'clock is the weekly open role-playing event out in Barrett Chaos. Go to the pub of extraordinary thought, because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere, and work on your role-playing skills. And then the final event of the evening is going to be on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Wecked Womb with Waz's Wad. And that's our community calendar for Monday.
That's right. Don't forget you're tuned into NBNN.info on twitch.tv/Synesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on Twitch and YouTube. Hit that subscribe, follow, you name it. You know the buttons down there to hit. As all those follows, all those subs help. Don't forget, if you want to become a supporter, you can become a supporter today and donate. Oops, wrong button. That should do it. No, that's not going to do it either. Come on. There we go.
Trying to do it. Yeah.
Hit the D button. I just can't hit the D. That's what she said.
Oh, you can't find the D?
Yes, if you want to become a supporter, you can use the links there. You can click on the links down below. You can click on the links on NBNN. You can click on the links on his site. Cryptocurrency accepted over there. Amazon Prime subscribers get a free sub. If you want to become a monthly supporter, or if you'd like to become a sponsor, go out to patreon.com/NBNN and check out what we've got to offer out there. Many ways to help support and keep us on air, bringing you the latest news and information right here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. Of course, the Airy Fund, become a supporter today and play for a cause. Check out theairyfund.org for the latest information. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove for all your shopping needs. Our friends at HometownHero.com for all your vape juice needs. Save 20% off with the promo code NBNN at HometownHero.com. Oilmore Wands and Scrota's Music Services, just a couple of the fine services available here in game. RelicsByRiddle.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. Save 10% off your purchase at RelicsByRiddle.com when you use the promo code NBNN on checkout. WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Oh, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, including us at 12s and 6s and Jack choking live on the air. You can catch.
Don't send that shit to me.
What's that?
Fuck. I can't show that to you.
Okay, well, apparently somebody did send it to you, so.
Yeah.
That was a choking event.
That was fucking funny.
And of course,
keep on going.
For those of you folks out there who have been wanting to know before I tell you about the Shroud Marketplace, is going to tell you that I got some news last night for those of you guys and gals waiting, especially Skeggy Media out there. Shroud of the Avatar International Convention tickets are going on sale February 1st, so keep your eyes out. I will be telling you more about it this week. And February 1st, early bird tickets are going on sale. They'll be on sale from the 1st of February through April 15th, right through tax time. So all of those early birds getting their early income tax checks get a chance to spend that on early bird tickets. And after April 15th will be regular ticket sales through August, and then August through the end will be late ticket sales. So that's the way it's going to be run. We'll have more information and more details over the next couple days, but I can tell everybody tickets will go on sale February 1st. So keep your eyes out, and we'll be bringing you all that once they're on sale. And of course, last but definitely not least, a Shroud Marketplace for all your virtual vendable goods, including who's got them? Sator's Stinky Sewer Shop has got them.
Sator's Stinky Sewer Shop has what?
What the stink?
Kodos?
Kodos.
Kodos are sold out right now.
Sold out.
Yeah, I mean it. Like I said, anytime someone's
got them?
put them up for sale, they have disappeared shortly thereafter. But if you do want to sell them, go to shroudmarketplace.com, register an account, click on vendor registration. You too can start adding your items at shroudmarketplace.com. That's accounts to Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. Anything and everything's available from one of the over 145 different players registered as vendors. And you know what? Each one's responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So you get all kinds of great stuff out there. I will say that my favorite service is at Shroud Marketplace. And that is Scrota's music service thing where $5 gets you
anything you want,
including Scrota.
Indeed.
Or if you're looking for the cheesiest writing available, you can also find that at Shroud Marketplace. We are clients of the cheesiest writing.
If you want to see cheesy writing in action, come to our lot. Yeah. Even in Runic, nonetheless. That's right.
Yeah. But anything and everything, including leveling services, several people are doing that. Gusball games, mom's or refining service, all the way to a wedding service by
That's
that
right.
guy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, who want to get hitched in game? You'll be surprised. That's right. And of course, somebody's got to do that for you, and I'm the guy to come see. If you're looking to get hitched in game, come see Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. Looking for past telethon rewards that are expired? I've got them. Looking for bulk ores? I've got them. Looking for artifacts? We've got them. Looking to get hitched? I got tuxedo and wedding gown rentals. I got venues that will blow your mind. You want an above-ground wedding, an underground wedding, a seaside wedding, a lakeside wedding, a bloodletting wedding. We've got everything covered for you. Weddings and More by Laz, because it's not just weddings. It's a whole more. And you know what, Jack? It's way past that time, as always, because you know we don't keep an eye on the clock. We don't follow any rules around here. No script. But yes, reminder, we will be back Wednesday right here on NBNN, because I got to go do a real job tomorrow. And we'll be back then with more right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all on Wednesday.
Oh, bye-bye, everybody.